Hi everybody, it's meteorologist Joe Chaffee, SNS Storm Chasers and meteorologist joechaffee.com and weatherlongisland.com. As we move ahead, I want to look at the tropics first real quick as we take a look at the GFS model is doing. I just want to show you, by the way, we have this upper air system and surface low that has been pounding parts of the central Gulf states with very heavy rains, and that's going to continue as we go through the weekend. But that whole entire area remains over land, so there's no development that's expected from that. And as we look at the tropical Atlantic, we do see little disturbances moving off the African coast and starting to move westward as we move through the latter part of next week and beyond. Now, whether any one of them develop or not, we'll have to wait and see. But we're getting to the time frame where something's going to have to give here in terms of the activity in the tropics, which after Hurricane Earl has been pretty quiet. Now, I want to go to the NAM model for today, and we're going to just switch regions here so we can look at the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states. And you know, we're going to have the threat again for some heavy downpours and thunderstorms that are likely to develop, and we'll back it up and show you that today, in terms of what's expected, the Storm Prediction Center has much of much of New England at a marginal risk for severe weather, particular concentration down in southeastern New England, so the area kind of shifts eastward today. And you can see where the model develops some thunderstorm cells late for this evening. Now, it doesn't do much back to the west. Now, that may or may not be true. These short-range models have not been good with the presentation of late afternoon and evening downpours and thunderstorms. I think they're almost useless. And I'll show you an example in a little bit of how useless they are. As we go through the NAM model run, it's more of the same weather through the weekend. Hazy, hot, humid conditions, temperatures up in the low to mid 90s for both tomorrow and probably into Sunday. Humidity levels very high. It's going to feel awful out there. And later on Sunday, we do have a cold front that's indicated here back out to the west. That'll probably come through here Sunday night and bring at least some temperature relief on Monday and a little bit of humidity relief, but it's still going to be very warm with temperatures well up into the 80s. Now, I just want to flip over here. This was what wound up falling last night in terms of rainfall, and this was a major model fail, by the way, because it had the HRRR model had a large area of 1 to 2 inch rains encompassing this entire region, and it actually had 6 to 8 inch rains forecast to fall over much of the Hudson Valley last night, and it didn't even come close. I mean, there were pockets of 3, 4, and 5 inch rainfall, certainly in parts of Orange County. You can see with the areas in red as you go up north toward Ulster and Sullivan counties, but there was very little to the east. Also, some pockets of heavy rain in parts of into the western counties of New Jersey and into northeastern Pennsylvania, but much of the area that was indicated to get rain overnight in the east to the east just never materialized. So we continue to have severe drought conditions occurring over much of Long Island, especially Suffolk County. Drought pockets in northern New Jersey and in the Hudson Valley continue. So this rain issue still has not been resolved. So we'll see how it turns out today. Don't forget to check out meteorologist joechaffee.com and weatherlongisland.com for all the latest on local weather developments, and SNSstormchasers.com for all the latest on severe weather and your storm chasing needs.